Ladies and gentlemen, we are now live.
Perfect.
This is another live edition of Steve's Kitchen. We are now live here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel and as well over on all social media platforms that this is available on, such as Twitch, such as X, and as well here on the YouTube channel. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give this stream a big old thumbs up and share it throughout your entire social media platforms, wherever it is that you guys share videos and all that fun stuff. It is Monday, October 30th, 2023. It is Mischief Night for all of you guys out there. I hope you guys are protecting your houses. Make sure none of these freakazoids come out and starting to egg houses and vandalize, your properties and all that stuff. But hopefully you guys are safe and sound and having a good day. But what is going on, everyone? Once again, I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. I am the one they call Steve. And here, it's my sous chef here on Steve's Kitchen. He is the pride of Detroit, the one, the only Big Mike. What's going on, brother?
I'm chilling. In my city, we call it Devil's Night.
Oh, Devil's Night. Oof. Ooh-wee.
The reason why they call it Devil's Night because back in the day, people used to burn down abandoned buildings or abandoned houses, or sort of like if you ever seen the movie 8 Mile,
I did.
You saw how they burned down that abandoned building or that abandoned home because the little girl got R word in it. They do that. They used to do that like in the mid 80s to about the late 90s.
Yes.
Called it Devil's Night. So they told everybody to stay in the house and all that type of stuff. People might throw Molotovs in the house.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, I used to partake on this night. I didn't burn buildings or anything like that, but I would go to house, throw some eggs. Right. But no, what I used to do, I used to do the worst shit, bro. I used to be a sicko. So I used to own like the super soakers, right? Like the one that come in the 3, right? I used to like, instead of having the eggs with me, I would scramble them and throw them in the super soaker with a little bit of water. And I just squirt at the house. I used to do that, bro. I used to be that person, yo. Because I'm sorry, who wants to literally carry with them the 20, the dozen eggs or the 2 dozen eggs? Nobody wants to do that. Come on now. I know. I was young, different time. Granted, back when I used to work in my retail job. Crazy to think, it's been a year since I left the retail job, right? It's been a year. And I remember over the years, we would make sure we didn't sell eggs to minors on this day. We would not dead ass. We would make sure we did not sell eggs to minors. No eggs, no toilet paper. And I remember moms, like moms would come in like, how come you guys can't sell eggs? Well, because today is this day and you have your child coming. Because again, there'd be some parents like that would have their kids go to the market, right, and just buy stuff, and they'll buy eggs. Oh, we can't sell you the eggs. Not today. Tomorrow, though, no problem. Makes no sense. It's kind of weird when you think about it, right? But how was your weekend, though, Mike? How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. Full of things, Pistons won back-to-back games on the weekend. I enjoyed that.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Hey.
Yeah. My nephew got dropped off at the house. My sister gave birth to a healthy baby girl today.
Congratulations, man.
So I'm an uncle again.
You're a big uncle once again, Big Mike. You are once again an uncle.
Yeah.
Take a bow. Take a bow, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, it's a good one today. Just letting everyone know on social media that we are live. We are live. Just to let everyone know. So it's crazy. So I got a message from my brother the other day. So I don't know if you noticed. So I think I told you this off air, but it's official now. I'm going to Peru in February. I'm going to Peru.
Man. Hope you have a good time.
So my brother for his birthday wants to go to this restaurant. I think I've explained this, but just to give you guys a quick little explanation real quick. My brother wants to go to this restaurant in Peru. It's in Lima, the capital, obviously. And this restaurant is literally, I crap you guys not, I kid you not. You guys can look this up yourselves. It's literally the #1 restaurant in the world per 50 best.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where you have to reserve 6 months prior. That's how long you have to reserve, right? Like 6 months prior to go to this restaurant, right? And each person is like $300. It's $300 a person. $300 a person, some shit like that. Mm-hmm. So basically, we're going. It's official. He sent me yesterday, like the other day. It was a Saturday. During the Tyson Fury versus Kamaru Usman fight, he sends me a text, showing me the confirmation. So it's official. Like now we're going. Like, yay, great, awesome. I'm going to Peru in February. This is awesome. So there's that.
So you're gonna go to that restaurant,
basically. But it's also, here's the thing: he hasn't been to Peru since like 1994.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been to Peru since 2004. And the crazy part is that we're just keeping this low key. We don't want no one to know that we're there, as far as the family goes. Because our family tends to make a big deal out of it. Oh my God, you guys are here. Yay. And we're just trying to do our thing. Literally. So.
Well, good luck to that. Who have you told in the States?
Nobody.
Do they watch the show?
I don't think they're on right now. I don't think they're listening right now.
Okay, I'm just saying. If you want to stay low key, don't put it on the internet.
Man, I'm just again. Yeah. I'm just excited though. I'm going back to Peru, right? I'm gonna come back fatter. I'm trying to get back into shape. That's the thing. When you go to Peru, bro, you gain weight. It happens. The food, not to brag, it's the best. The best of the best. What's going on, Chris Leclerc? Sky Blue is going to join the House of Black soon. Could very well be. What's going on, Safed? Hope all is well with you, man. Long time. Maybe I've not seen you here. Look, Mike's happy, yo. Mike is smiling. What's going on, Mike?
No, it's the group chat that that I'm in. Not ours. It's another group chat that I'm in.
Okay. But other than that, Mike, same old this weekend, man. The same old. We saw the Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou fight that took place. And that is something that I feel like, you know what? Let's just get this out of the way. Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. Thankfully, you hear the thing about it, right? The fight was great. The fight
surprisingly.
Now, granted, if you are on the MMA side of things, right? If you're the pro MMA fan, you thought this fight was spectacular. Francis Ngannou shocked everyone, right? Who would have saw this coming? But if you're from the boxing side, the side that hates MMA, that just, is still stuck in their ways, you're looking at it like, oh my God, man, that Tyson Fury looked horrible. This is an outrage. This was rigged, man. There's no way, right? No. Now, again, if you're the casual viewer, who just, will tune in to only watch Canelo fight or Tyson Fury fight, like you'll hear about it, right? You're like, oh man, this shit was rigged. There's no way. There's no way Francis Ngannou, who's an MMA fighter, is supposed to freaking lose by split decision. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, are you guys kidding me? Is this a joke? Listen, it's crazy to think, right? How a year and a half ago, he left the UFC, betting on himself. Everyone dragged his name through the mud for leaving the UFC, going to PFL. Now look at him, bro. He banked on himself, bro. He banked on himself to get a Tyson Fury fight. Got the fight. Not only that, let's be honest here. When the fight was announced, how many people do you know, Mike, that were saying, oh, man, Tyson Fury's going to mollywop Francis Ngannou? No question. You be lucky.
I said that earlier. I said that earlier in the year, or earlier when we first heard about it.
He'll be lucky to see it's a 10-round fight. He'll be lucky if he gets out of the first round.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And what do you know, bro? Was it in round 3 it was, or round 2? I think it was round 3. Round 3, bro, he drops Tyson Fury. And the crowd, even me, because remember, we were watching this shit. We did a whole little mini watch along to no one, just to us, right? And we were like, oh. So you know when you watch a fight, right? There's always that moment, even like when you were in school, back when you see a fight like in the bathroom or in the hallway, right? And they're throwing this, right? Like they're throwing, right? Like they're throwing down. You go, oh, this is crazy. Like that almost. That was the vibe when that happened. It's like, listen, you knew going in, Francis Ngannou was not going to win on decision. Those judges, bro, who are old seniles, right? Boxing judges who, again, as I mentioned before, despise the sport of MMA. I think this is stupid, right? You knew going in they were not going to give Ngannou the decision. And that's what happened. Tyson Fury looked terrible out there. He looked terrible. What made it worse, dude. What made it even worse, bro. You had Alexander Usyk sitting in the crowd watching this, because I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but there are discussions now that Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk are going to fight. They're going to be fighting sometime in December. I don't think it's happening no more. I don't think it's happening. I just think now, bro.
December 30th of next year.
December 30th? Yeah, I don't think it's happening. I think right now, that's going to be put on hold. But understand this. There you go. Understand this. Tyson Fury won on Saturday afternoon. Despite what the judges say, there's no doubt in my mind that Tyson Fury did not win the fight. Francis Ngannou got robbed. Like I mentioned earlier, here's a guy who betted on himself, left the UFC, right? He had his name dragged through the mud, right? For leaving the UFC, left as the UFC heavyweight champion, right? And all that stuff, and got this fight. His name was dragged through the mud when he signed with PFL. And you look at the showcase that Saudi Arabia did for this event. Yes, to answer your question, Chief, my thoughts on the wait time, bro, it took forever. I feel bad for those who actually ponied up the $80 to watch this fight. I feel bad, yo, because you guys had to literally. You're good now? Okay. I feel bad for all the suckers who had to literally pony up the $80 just to watch the fight, to pay. And granted, look, who performed? The baby performed, right?
I think so.
You had Becky G, because you couldn't get Carol G, so we got Becky G to perform.
Becky G's pretty cute.
She is. You know who she's dating right now?
Who?
Sebastian Legalet, plays in the MLS. Yes. But yeah, we couldn't get Carol G. We had to get Becky G. Either way, both Carol G, Becky G look beautiful, respectfully. But the glitz, the glamour, listen, that's the one thing I hate about boxing, bro. They make you wait. Think about this, right? A week ago, we saw UFC 294, right? And bro, the show ended in 90 minutes. Every fight just in and out, boom, 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 boom. It was done. Here, bro, yeah, there were undercard fights, right? I love the setup production wise. What were they calling that, Mike? The stage in the ring that would go up.
The retractable.
Yeah, the retractable ring. I'm pretty sure, bro, when the Fed goes over to Saudi Arabia this weekend, they're getting that too. They're getting the retractable ring, bro. I'm calling it now. I'm surprised though. Yeah, like you mentioned, because I'm like, wait a minute, yo. Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, they're about to take this idea, but then you brought to my attention that this actually happened in Rocky IV.
Yes.
Which again,
the blueprint's been around for 40 years.
But they just haven't executed it, right? They haven't.
Yeah.
Like I don't. It would be crazy to think, come WrestleMania in Philly, they do that, the retractable ring, right, and all that stuff. But I doubt it, because there's no need for it. There's just no need for it, right? Well, I want to think years from now, like at a WrestleMania, like 100. I'm sure you've seen the AIs on social media of what WrestleMania 100 stage will look like and all that stuff. I believe by that time they might have the technology for that. I mean, they have it now, but that'll be a common thing. But anyway, that's here or there. But yeah, bro, I feel bad for all you motherfuckers that literally forked over the $80 and had to sit through 4 hours and a half. Because again, I watched it. I'm gonna say this, all right. If y'all want to, aim for my head here, right, or try to breathe down my neck like a bunch of the freakazoids did on Friday, which we'll get into. We'll get into that. By all means, I Peruvian ESPN Plus did, put it that way, and I still feel like up until that point, like, man, I ain't getting my money. However, then the fight happened. Bro, and it was just a chef's kiss. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Francis Ngannou, bro, is now a boxer.
Yeah.
He's no longer an MMA fighter, bro. Bro. Would you mind seeing? Let me ask you this question. Would you mind seeing Francis Ngannou fight Deontay Wilder based on what we saw? Yeah. Would you be open now to a Deontay Wilder fight? Would you be open to Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua? No, the same Anthony Joshua who said, it's a circus fight. I'm not doing those. I'm a real fighter.
Today, reports came out that Eddie Hearn is trying to get it together.
Of course he is. Why would he not?
He's trying to make some things happen, which I kind of want to see it, because I feel like, he almost won against Tyson Fury, but I feel like he can beat Anthony Joshua.
I think he can too, bro. Because here's the thing about it. These guys, bro, they never felt that power, bro.
No. And the difference between Ngannou and any other MMA going to boxing with the stamina, they've been littler guys.
Yeah.
Ngannou has had 265-pound plus dudes on the ground, while trying to maneuver on the ground. So his stamina is on a different level.
Exactly.
So that whole Fury trying to put his body on him, trying to weigh him down, He's felt worse than the clinch in UFC.
Yeah. Let us know in the chat, your thoughts going into this fight. Also, again, if you're tuning in right now, hit the subscribe button. If you're new, hit the thumbs up, hit that bell notification. Be notified when we go live. Also, while you're at it, if you guys feel generous, it will be appreciated if you do. Hit the super chat. It does help the channel grow. It does help us out here too. And it also guarantees your comment to be read on the air and all that stuff as well. But like I said, Mike, to me now, Francis Ngannou is a boxer now. He's no longer an MMA fighter. And again, bro, kick rocks, bro, for PFL, bro. PFL, sorry, bro. Yeah, we know you signed him to this big deal, PFL Africa. That's great and all. That's great. Now, they can cooperate, be understandable. Listen, here's the thing about it too, right? Keep this in mind. Can you guys name me anyone in PFL?
I can't.
No. Let me finish. Can you name me anyone in even though that's a question too? Can you name me anyone in PFL besides that? Can you guys name me anyone in PFL that's gonna be able to match wise to fight Francis Ngannou? Francis Ngannou probably made like what 30 mil off this fight?
Possibly, and that's
Maybe.
crazy for an exhibition. How much did Conor make? Conor made like over 100 mil, didn't he?
I think so. I probably have to look up here. Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out.
And Conor made in that same year. I think he made bank on selling Proper 12, and dude's almost a dang billionaire, or at least close, at least a $500 million.
Let's see, how much did Conor make? Conor made 30 million.
He made 30 million. Okay.
He made 30 million.
But he made hundreds of million off of Proper 12 sale.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy though, bro? I felt like this fight was better than Conor versus McGregor.
Floyd McGregor. You said Conor McGregor.
Floyd Mayweather versus McGregor.
Yeah.
This was a better fight than that. I'm sorry. In the moment,
Yeah, I got you.
It was a better fight because Francis was able to hang in there with him, bro. I even put this on Twitter, bro, on X, Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Bro, let this sink in. The UFC heavyweight champion. Because I know people, it's John Jones. That's fine. There's also those people who will say, it's Ngannou. He never lost the belt, right? It's like Ali Frazier, right? It's like Ali Frazier almost, where Ali was champion, but then, all that BS happened, and then you get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
The UFC heavyweight champion is beating boxing's lineal heavyweight champion. What am I watching?
And, yeah. We're in a new age. We're in a new age of athlete where they can keep up.
Bro, his movie is going to be so amazing, bro. That Ngannou movie, bro, that scene, that visual, right? That, because I don't know if you got, because from my understanding, they had, before the fight, when the referee was giving out the rules and shit, touch the gloves, Fury's like, I'm about to take you to school. And then he got dropped. And then Ngannou was like, you're a bad professor. And he started dancing. He started dancing a little bit. Like he was feeling himself. Like, and in my mind, I'm like, oh no, here we go. And he got dropped. Now he's gonna pick up the pace now. And I was wrong. I was so wrong. And I'll be honest, as far as Tyson Fury versus Usyk, I'm good, bro. I don't need to see it. Because now, if you're Tyson Fury, you'll get that fight. That's fine. You'll fight Alexander Usyk. That's fine. To my understanding, there's a rematch in that fight. That I'm sure after that, bro, I'm pretty sure Francis Ngannou, that fight gonna be hanging over his head.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, bro,
No
you got outscored by the UFC heavyweight champion, bro. And listen, MMA won on Saturday. MMA won. At the end of the day. Let me read some comments here, by the way. Yes, Vince was there, bro. They had all the celebrities there, by the way, bro. Aww. They had all the celebrities there, bro. They had Eminem, right? They
Yeah,
had
I was a shocker. Like, who's got ties to Eminem in Saudi?
come on, man. It's
Who does
Eminem.
he know?
The Prince. I'm sure the Prince. You know, the Prince invites all. Here's the thing, right? Yeah, I keep this in mind too. Saudi Arabia, they're trying to do everything to showcase this presentation, right? Some would say it's propaganda. We don't know, right? The glitz, the glamour, right? We have celebrities coming, bro. We had Eminem show up. We had Ronaldo and Cristiano Ronaldo. Both Ronaldos show up. You had Vince McMahon show up. You had The Undertaker. You literally had in one row Vince McMahon, Undertaker, Mike Tyson, Eminem, bro. All sitting in one row, right? You had obviously Kamaru Usman, you had Israel Adesanya, you had boxing royalty, Roberto Duran, you had fucking Sugar Ray Leonard, you had Larry Holmes, Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield, I think. Was he there too? Was Holyfield there too?
He was there too. Yeah, he was there too.
Roberto Duran, like I mentioned earlier. You had Manny Pacquiao, Ricky Hatton, bro. All you were missing was Floyd Mayweather. Don't forget the real. Don't forget the real royalty, His Majesty.
Yeah, I mean he was there. Yeah, sure. The Saudi prince, whatever.
Yeah. So my understanding, if you watch if you watch the show, like whenever they showed the prince, everyone clapped and cheered and shit. And then from the MMA side, bro, you had Frenzy, you had obviously Kamaru Usman, Stylebender, you had Chuck Liddell, you had freaking oh my goodness, I'm having a brain freeze right now. Junior Dos Santos, the Rampage Jackson, so on and so forth, bro. But again, also obviously, of course, how can I forget Conor McGregor?
Conor was there. I didn't see all those people.
Conor was there, bro. Everybody was there, bro. And you also got to factor in, bro. This is them also trying to get a World Cup. Saudi Arabia wants to get a World Cup, bro. And the way they're going, bro, they might get it, bro. They might get it. The way they're going at it, bro. They might get it probably in 2030 something, but that's no here or there. Overall, the presentation could use some work, right? Production-wise, could use a lot of work because I felt like a lot of them were just, there's a moment where I think it was Timothy Bradley was doing commentary. I forgot what who, but it was an MMA fighter. And they were just standing there for like a hot minute, just repeating random shit. So there's that as well. The Saudis going all in on entertainment. The oil business won't be as lucrative with electric cars being the future. Did you also hear that the Saudi prince gave Kamaru, well, not Kamaru, gave Franz Ngannou like this fucking luxury car?
Really?
I forgot which car it is though, but let me see what it is here. Let me see. Let me see what it is here, Mike. I'm curious on this. What car did he give him, bro? I'm having a brain fart if I don't mention this right now. Let me see here. They don't even say, but they did give him like this luxury car though. They did.
Let me look it up and see. I could probably name it off top.
No, but I'm trying to find like the article on it though. That's what I heard. Like the Saudi prince gave Franz Ngannou like this luxury car. It's like expensive as shit. You know what I mean? So there's that. Let's move on. Let's move on because we also got to get into some pro wrestling here stuff as well. Mike, on SmackDown this past Friday, it actually happened, bro. It actually went down, bro, on SmackDown. The big contract signing between Roman Reigns and LA Knight. In case you guys don't know, this weekend is a pay-per-view. There's Crown Jewel. Totally slipped my mind. But they did the contract signing on SmackDown this past Friday. Let me just say this, bro. It was crazy. Like Roman comes out, right? He comes out with Paul Heyman, and every time, and by the way, they were on FS1, and they still hit 1 million viewers, bro. They got 1 million. They got 1 million. And not everyone has FS1, by the way. Not everyone does. But Roman Reigns comes out with Paul. And again, we've seen the Roman entrance every single time. It's classic, right? The moment where he's with the belt and he puts it up in the air and the pyro goes off, right? So Roman's about to go and do that. And then what they do is they cut his music. They put LA Knight's music up.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that everywhere.
And then LA Knight he walked by Rome, walked past Roman Reigns, didn't even acknowledge him. And then what made it even more crazy, bro, he sat in his chair. He sat at the head of the table. Now, I'm not going to give my prediction. Fuck it. We're going to do predictions anyway on Friday. Is that okay?
That's fine.
It's good. It ain't happening. If y'all under the impression that it's gonna happen, right? I hate to be the one, bro. I hate to be the one, but
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I knew it. I love when he does that.
it ain't happening. It ain't gonna happen. However, I loved the way they're presenting LA Knight with this confidence. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where he's not intimidated at all. Like you gotta think about this, right? For any performer, right? Going for the world title, oh my God, it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true. Oh shit, you're going for the world title, dream come true. You know what I mean? Oh my God, thank you, Roman Reigns, for giving me the opportunity. Oh my God, it's gonna be a big time opportunity, but have you for LA Knight though, bro? This is confidence. Like, come on, man, sign this contract. I can take your title, bro. And I love how Roman, his reaction to all of this, right? Like he's still like in disbelief. Like people are cheering for him and doing the yeah and the na and the LA Knight and going with everything that he's saying. Now, mind you, as we all know, the tribal chief doesn't watch the product. He's in his island. He's sipping on a mojito. The wise man's on his phone, which is funny. Call Roman Reigns, which is like, bro, come on, man. He had the bloodline phone case and everything. Like, it's hilarious, right? It's fucking hilarious. Who gonna be around for the watch party?
What are we watching and what time?
Well, the pay-per-view's at 1 p.m., I think.
I'm at work.
In the mud.
This is the
Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel.
Yeah, I'm at work. And I can't watch it at work neither because
they on you.
Yeah, they on me. So
you got caught. You caught the phone.
No. The person I don't want to be there is gonna be there. So I can't do it. If it was any other weekend, yeah, but I can't watch it.
Here's Big Mike. I can imagine we're on the True Hill Heat watch party. Live from the office, Big Mike.
No, I ain't got no office. I'm far away from an office.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I get you. I get what you're saying, but no, never that. I can't do that. Not this weekend at least.
Live from the break room, it's Big Mike.
Yeah, I can't even do that. No.
But I just love though the way they're just presenting LA Knight, this confidence, right? I love it. Again, who would have ever thought, bro? A year ago or so, this guy was Max Dupree, Maximum Male Model. Now here he is, a year and change later, about to headline a Saudi Arabia show.
The greatest gift Hunter ever gave us was bringing back LA Knight.
Better gift than Tony giving Sting Ric Flair.
We've always seen Ric Flair, no matter what promotion it is.
Yeah. What do you think Sting's doing with Ric Flair right now, bro? It's his gift. Like, you think he just has him in the living room as an ornament?
I don't know. I don't know what 70-year-old guys do on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, it's a gift. Like, did he put him in his garage? Is he reading?
Sting, I want to let you know.
What do you think?
Beer.
What do you think? No, Rick, we don't drink beer here. We read Bible verses here, man. We drink the holy water, man. Sting, I want a cranberry vodka. Sorry, Rick, we don't do that here, man. But here's oatmeal. Here's beet juice. It's healthy, man. It's very healthy. Anywho, I think it's going to be a good match. We'll do predictions on Friday. Here on the channel, we'll do predictions and all that stuff, and we'll see how that goes. I was going to tell you if you want to do a post show, but being that you're going to be at work, you won't be on time. We can scrap.
I mean, we can do a post show, but it has to be after 4:00.
Yeah, exactly. There's no point really because you're going to be at work and you will miss most of the show. And yeah, we'll save it for kitchen on Monday. Save it for kitchen. Yeah, next Monday. Also, I don't know if we mentioned this or not, but they did announce John Cena versus Solo Sikoa. Did we talk about that?
We did talk about that.
All right, cool. But again, they're doing that. It's official. Good for them. Good for Cena. The story that, hey, this might be it. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. Here's something we didn't talk about, and no one saw this. Again, you kind of knew about it. But it's like, damn, WWE, what took y'all so long? They finally dropped the documentary on Superfan Vlad. Finally. So you're probably wondering who the hell is Vlad. I mean, if you're a wrestling fan, you know who Vlad is.
I didn't figure out his name until I was about 17.
I didn't.
So, I was like the guy next to the long-haired guy with the glasses in the front row of every pay-per-view.
So if you're wondering, gee, who the heck? There's some. I'm like, guarantee, bro. There's some people who are like, who the heck is Vlad? Well, I'm glad you asked. Vlad has always been the super fan at every WWE show. The super fan. At every MSG show, he's there, bro. Front row. Glasses. Normally wear like a sleeveless t-shirt, tank top, lean, in good shape, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's always been he always goes to all these shows front row, whether it be, again, the MSG shows, WrestleMania.
He was the original lime green shirt guy.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, think about this too. When you go to the WWE shows now, you'll see the sign guy, you'll see Frank the Clown. You know, the guy who's living off the coattails of the Foley name, but that's no here or there. Green shirt guy, right? You see even like back in ECW, you see hat guy. You know what I mean? Right. There's always that one person you see at every show that, again, is always there, right? And what it showed me is like, at the end of the day, bro, you see like how passionate of a fan he is, bro. Like, the pandemic did damage to a lot of people, obviously, but also mentally, bro. Like, he really all he wanted to do was go to a show. Like, I love the beginning of the documentary. It's 37 minutes long, by the way. But It's crazy how someone was going through like the network, and what do you know? The Vlad documentary is on the network first, international. So unless you had a VPN,
you can watch it.
Yes, and then they put it on Peacock.
Right, and it was like,
and they didn't mention no promotion at all. Fun little
Yeah.
fact: the guy who directed the documentary now works in AEW.
That's why they didn't promote it.
Yes, you had Jeff Jarrett there. You had Shawn Michaels. You had Bruce Pritchard. You found out that he wasn't Russian. You thought he's actually Haitian.
Yeah.
And again, this is history of being a fan, going to all these shows. It talk about his mother passing, again, how she was supportive of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put him on, right? There's a clip from him at a house show in 1986 where Piper literally brings him on the apron.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like Hulk Hogan to be Piper's like partner against Paul Orndorff, and I forgot against who it was, but it just it shows you his passion.
Yeah, it goes a little deeper
Than that. Yeah.
Really good story told. Didn't think it was going to be that emotional. I mean,
they got you, bro.
Man, it's like freaking having to go back and relive what it really felt like in 2020, because every single day of 2020 was a struggle for everybody.
Exactly.
Everybody.
I love
whole world.
I love those. I love those. I love those stimulus. The stimulus checks. I miss that.
Yeah, I do. That's the only good thing Donald Trump did for us, was give us some checks.
Yeah, and lower the gas prices. Now, shit. And,
that too. But the only reason why that was because nobody was driving.
Yeah. So, but that's no here or there. But
Right.
it shows you, like, again, it shows you how wrestling can impact your life. Listen, we all go through bullshit in life, right? We all have shit going on in our lives that we may not be happy with, what have you. But then on a Monday night for 3 hours, or hell, on a Wednesday night, for 2 hours, on a Friday night for 2 hours, then that 1 hour right on TNT on Saturday. You get the idea, okay? You get the idea. Or hell, if you just happen to go to a show live and be around people that fuck with what you're watching, the same energy as you do, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, if it wasn't for wrestling, I would not know who you are. I wouldn't know who Walter is. I wouldn't know who Chase is. I wouldn't know who Romeo is. I wouldn't know who anyone without wrestling.
That's the best thing about having things in common with other people. Wrestling, obviously, you have people that you go to for soccer. When I'm at a wrestling event, a hockey event, a baseball event, football event, basketball event, I'm in my element.
Exactly.
Everybody's nice. Everybody's there for one common goal, is to have fun and watch what they need to watch.
Yeah.
And sometimes you make friends, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
But exactly. At least those couple hours that you're sitting in your seat.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that person sitting next to you, bro. Listen, outside the building, bro, they could be having they could be making 30 more money than you, $30 an hour, car of the year, company car, what have you, and shit. But in that moment that you're at the show, you're on
the same level.
Y'all on the same level for those hours and shit. But after that, though, man, again, it shows you everyone coming together as one. You
still see me?
I see you. You see me?
Okay. Yeah, I see you.
All right, cool. But guys, go give it a watch. It's a very good documentary. 37 minutes. Literally take 37 minutes out of your time to watch it. Okay. But good on the Fed for finally putting this out there. Good on them.
Yeah, finally.
Did you hear about Tony Khan changing the script in the last minute to prevent the leaks?
What the leaks? Was there a tape show?
Can you elaborate more on this, and maybe we can give our thoughts?
What was taped? Was Collision taped?
Was Rampage taped?
Well, Rampage is always taped.
I don't know. Maybe was it a special Rampage or something? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of Rampage, I did see Santana versus Ortiz. I did watch the match. It's very good.
I didn't.
You missed out, bro. It's a very good match. It's like, like they're working, right? Like they're working, but the shot they were giving each other, it's like they really legitimately don't like each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they went at it on their offensive moves. It's like they really got a beef going on, but they're still willing to do business.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously Santana did pick up the W. But when you get a chance, Mike, go watch the match. When you get a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, again, I know for a lot of time we'll play the Rampage clip. No one's watching that. But for the one time, it was crazy. They opened the match. They opened the show with that match. I would have had the main event. I would have had the whole.
What else was the biggest? What else was the biggest thing on that show?
I turned the show off after that because honestly, all I cared.
That's why you wanted it the main event.
Because the thing about it, I feel like again, that you mean to tell me we couldn't get Mark Henry saying it's time for the main event with those two? Are you shitting me? But that's no here.
I guess so. But I guess Tony being Tony, he don't want to glorify real beefs.
No. I used to get made fun of for loving wrestling. Never cared because I thought it was the cool thing ever. Me too, bro.
Yeah, me too, man. I don't know a single person that hasn't gotten bullied.
Normally I would get told, hey, it's that word.
Yeah.
The F word that ends with an E.
F word. You're an F word for watching that. It's fake, right?
No. That F word that ends with an E.
Oh yeah.
Not that other word. No.
No, I've been called the F word.
No.
Because I watched wrestling.
Main event was Fletcher versus Takeshita. I'm sure they had a classic. Why not? What's it called? Yeah, me too. But I was a kid, bro. I used to get made fun of. Like, you know what it is? Even when I got to like middle school, you know what it is, bro? 5th grade, we're all watching wrestling. Once we got to middle school, everyone wanted to be the cool kid. Yeah, yo, I don't watch that stuff no more. Are you kidding me? Right?
Yeah. I don't know what I think universally. I don't know why for kids 6th and 7th grade was the like, yeah. Like, I ain't watching that.
But at the same time, your parents were giving you rides to the fucking mall and shit. You'd be hoping, praying they'd drop you off. Nah, they're not dropping you off. They'll be at some other part of the mall while you're walking around trying to be cool and hip. Just call me when you're ready to go home. That's what it was. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I was in that same spot, bro, back in the day. And I got to high school. It's like, you still watching that stuff? I'm like, yeah. I mean, that's, fake, right? I'm like, guess what? So is your favorite reality TV show. So is that soap opera. So is the same novella your mom and grandma watches on the fucking nighttime and shit. What difference does it make? What difference does it fucking make? But that's no here or there. But again, guys, give it a watch. It is worth the watch. Speaking of AEW, now that we're on the topic of AEW, I did get to watch Kenny Omega versus MJF from Collision for the AEW World Title. The only problem was
I saw this too.
The only problem was, Mike, MJF did not have his world title with him.
Nope.
But it was a world title match. Listen, this match went about 40 minutes, I believe. Let me just check here real quick. Let me go to the nerd site real quick here. Let me go on Cage match. Yeah, exactly. Respectfully. They have an 8.71, by the way. 8.71. What the hell? The hell is this? There you go. No wonder why. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, they don't have a 8.7. They have a 7.90. Okay.
That's about where I'm at. I'm at a
the
C
show.
Plus with that. The whole show.
The whole show rating got out of 10. So, Jay White, my bad. MJF versus Kenny Omega. Match guide rating is a 9.36 out of 10, right? And it went about 30 minutes and 13 seconds. That's, I guess, not including commercials and all that stuff. Listen, I know a lot of people were kind of like upset with the build for the match. I'll be honest with you. I didn't have an issue with it. And here's why.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Omega, as of right now, because it's not midnight yet, is still the longest reigning world champion. The longest reigning world champion. So being that you're still the longest reigning title holder, you want to defend your record. And there is no other way to do it. Being that MJF has all this on his plate right now. He has Bullet Club Gold and Jay White, who has the Triple B. He has Adam Cole hurt, right? He has Samoa Joe breathing down his neck. He has Wardlow, right? Writing MJF on his wrist tape, right? And now, if you watch the end of the match, Powerhouse Hobbs watching over him. Like, he has so much going on right now. And then here's Kenny Omega wanting to defend his title run, even though MJF, and I know people say, oh, I mean, but you gotta watch Being the Elite. I don't watch that shit. I'm sorry. I haven't watched BTE since 2019. I stopped watching once they cut Arthur and Trevor. I stopped giving a fuck. That was probably my best segment on the show. Remember Arthur and Trevor? It was the moving hands. It was the moving hands. Trevor, you son of a bitch. Now Arthur.
Oh, yeah.
That was my favorite thing on the show. That was my favorite segment on, but that's beside the point. Okay. They did this whole thing on BTE where MJF would go to Kenny Omega 13 days, this and that. And then this past, was it Wednesday on Dynamite, they made the match official. Kenny said 3 days, bitch. I get why the match happened. I have no problem with that. Granted, I would have rather this been a build, just like everyone else. But I'm fine with what they did. Overall, it was a great match. Fantastic. They went out for 30 minutes. MJF did a fucking dive outside the ring where I thought he was going to fucking hurt himself. Right?
Yeah, never again, brother.
Never again.
I don't care how much of a good
athlete you are.
Professional. Yeah, I don't care how good of a professional Kenny Omega is. I don't care how good of an athlete you are. If you don't do that all the time, don't do it.
Okay. Don't do it again. Don't do it. There were poison ranas here. There was poison ranas left and right. There was a one-wing angel off to the my bad. It was like a power bomb through a table where I thought MJ broke his neck. They were literally
that was a rough table spot.
It was. I had, and you know what, bro? Yes, Jim Ross had one hiccup. I don't know if you caught it or not. He had one hiccup in the match. Instead of AEW world title, he said AWA world title. But nevertheless, he
called it WWE Championship. Like
he called probably his best match so far.
Yeah.
Granted, I could have done without Tony Schiavone. Because to me, it's like this, right? If you have Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross is the play-by-play guy. I don't care what it is. I know there's some of y'all who grew up on Jim Ross. There's some of y'all who grew up on Tony Schiavone back from the old Monday Night War days. That's fine. But when it comes down to it, Jim Ross is your play-by-play guy. You just can't have two play-by-play guys and then have Nigel McGuinness. And by the way, granted, I do think wasn't there like a New Japan show this weekend? That's why Kevin Kelly wasn't probably there. But what are you gonna say, Mike? I'm sorry. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say some people probably remember the day the days when Shivani and JR were doing commentary in the 80s.
That too, but it's like now, again.
Now it's different. He hit a certain pocket in the late 90s where he can't split play by play with somebody else.
You can't, bro. No, you can't. You can't.
It's either him or nobody.
But nevertheless, bro, they had a great match. MJF did get the win. Yes, Don Callis did get involved in some way, but didn't really get physical, right?
Right.
And then off the air, they embraced. And yes, I don't know if you saw at the end, but bro, yeah, everyone watching. Samoa Joe's watching, Bullet Club Gold was watching, Book of Hobbs, well, Powerhouse Hobbs was watching, Warlow was watching.
Oh no, the book was watching too. It was self-writing this chapter to get screwed over.
Yes,
That's the next chapter of Book of Hobbs.
that's what happened. So
screwed over.
everybody was watching, bro. Everybody was watching. So it's like, yeah. Anything you want to add to this, Mike? Anything, your thoughts on the match?
Nothing
like
to
that?
add, but I want to ask a question that I think that you might say, to.
Okay.
Have we ever resolved who the devil was that beat up
Jay White?
Jay White after that episode of Dynamite?
Not really.
Have Bullet Club Gold even bought that up?
But that devil's still lurking around. By the way, I love the background in your house right now. It sounds like a kitchen right now. And being that we're in a kitchen right now, I just love that. I love
there is some cooking going on in the background.
Yeah,
I didn't know you can hear that. My headphones must be crazy. Yeah.
Hey, listen, we got Armando, we got Hector in the background somewhere. Anyway, to me though, listen, they're still working on the who is the devil. I think we'll find out. Probably, I would say Full Gear. We'll find out who it is.
Here's my problem with that.
Okay.
Them not bringing this up the week after it happened and slowly planting the seeds. Yeah, you don't have to bring it up every week of Dynamite, but at least after the event happened, somebody, you just can't let this linger on for weeks and then boom, when you reveal who the devil was, we're shocked. At some point, we're going to forget. Have you forgotten since then?
The devil?
Yeah, the devil spot. Have you forgotten since then? Has people that's watching this live right now, have you forgotten the devil spot?
I think, again, they're still showcasing the devil, though. It's not like, they beat up whoever it was and that hasn't been seen since. Like, we've been seeing this devil in certain spots during the show.
The last time we saw the devil was when he cut the promo Wednesday. Yeah. It's like almost, I don't know if they're trying to, here's what I think might be lame with this. I don't know if they are trying to split MJF and the devil. Like MJF could be cutting a promo, but then his inner devil is going to pop out and he just turned into the devil.
Like Eddie Brock with Venom, almost like
that.
Okay.
Like that. Like I feel like just like when he called out Omega to make it official, and then the devil comes out to shut the camera down.
I guess so. Romy writes here, it lost some luster. It's a long wait until Cole is healthy, I guess. Remind me a little of how Uncle Howdy was on TV every week and nothing progressed for a while. That is true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to know, do people care who's under the devil unless they're saying MJF is getting is the devil, the demon that they can't
It might be Adam Cole or David Finlay.
But here's the thing, like I don't know if I'm thinking too far into it.
I think you kind of are.
As like a disappointment, because I'm ready for the disappointment. That's how conditioned I am with this company. I'm ready for the disappointment. Like there wasn't a person under the devil. It was the person that was in that looked a little slender was MJF. Was supposed to be portraying MJF. It was oh, you beating me up with all these guys. The devil can beat all of you up. With the demons, with the little demon people. Oh.
Is the hype for Collision back? Or is it worth watching again? It's there. I mean, honestly,
it's got a match or two.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't watch Omega MJF live. I didn't either. I watched the replay. For some people, it's just not the same no more. They have the same when Phil was there. That's again. I mean, it's Brian's show, but Brian probably going to be out for the rest of the year. Did you hear about this?
No, what the fuck?
Brian, they said that thing that happened on Dynamite, right? They're saying that it's orbital bone. That's what they're saying right now. It's a orbital bone that he damaged.
Oh, he broke his orbital?
Yeah. Yeah. He has a broken this is from hold up. This is an injury update on Bryan Danielson. Let me see here. They're saying, yeah, man, that okay, so last Wednesday on Dynamite, Bryan Danielson sustained an injury later announced by Tony Schiavone to be a broken orbital bone. The injury came during the tag match that included the Dynamite debut of Kazuchika Okada with Danielson and partner Clyde Castagnoli, eventually coming out on top. And the Observer, they featured an update on Danielson's condition, with Dave Meltzer reporting that AEW Star has undergone surgery for the fracture. So
he can't
the company
catch a break.
The company was reportedly hopeful that Danielson's injury would not require surgery, but it turned out that the performer needed a procedure to heal properly. Yeah, bro. Keep this in mind, dude. He's 42 years old. Here's the thing, bro. He gonna be out probably to the end of the year.
Losing Brian again.
And you lost Adam Cole. And what sucks too, bro, I mean, you probably could still
and then they're trying to calm down Mox because of his concussions.
And not only that, but bro, they're trying to, because you already know, bro, New Japan wanted to book Bryan versus Okada 2 for Wrestle Kingdom. That's probably in jeopardy.
You can't do that. You can't do that now.
No, the crazy part about it, there's some sickos. Oh, yes, you can. You can do the match. He'll be like, you crazy? Want
Brian's not Undertaker. He's not gonna wear a mask just to keep going. He's
Okada
not that
has injured someone in all 3 matches. He's done in AEW. He's done. Yeah, he's not.
Oh, God forbid if Okada ever shares the ring with Sammy Guevara, bro. You're too stiff. You can't. You wrestle too hard. I can't.
That risky.
That's what he'll be screaming. He's broken something with somebody. I
don't want to do it. I don't feel safe doing it, guys. I'm sorry. It's been a rough year for Brian. Maybe it's time for him to change his ring style. He won't do it. I know he wants to retire. He wants to stop being a full-time performer. That's what he's working on. So there's that as well. House of Black and Julia Hart. The House of Black and Julia Hart are back. So that means Sky Blue is joining the House of Black soon. Maybe so. From what I've heard too, they're trying to do a women's House of Black as well with Julia Hart, Sky Blue.
So stupid. Have
no, Mike. Gotta be positive. Mike.
No, I'm getting this off my chest. You're so stupid. You were getting some of the greatest recognition off of Sky Blue. I don't care how you got it, but you were getting it.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Mike?
Shut up. That ain't my point. Shut up. That ain't my point. But you were getting this recognition, respectfully. Yes, that's important. But you were getting this recognition from this woman. Now, you're going to cover her up?
In the mud, yeah.
In the mud. She's still gonna look at because the changeover it's not working for me. It doesn't work for me, pal. I don't like it, but nonetheless.
Hey yo. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there based on what I just saw on X. The fuck is this?
No, I want to know. Group private message.
I'll tell you later. That's no here or there though. But what I do want. Yeah.
Ooh, this is tempting.
I don't know who are they playing.
Lions playing the Raiders. Pistons playing OKC. Red Wings is playing the Islanders.
Okay. So let me just get to this real quick before
this is tempting.
So just want to get this ready because we are and so just before we put a bow on this, it's also a mention. Ronda Rousey's in the news, bro. Mike, did you finish saying what you were going to say? Though, did you finish though?
Oh, let me finish up. But you're going to cover up, and then you're going to put her in the stable. We don't know if the stable's going to work, depending on who they put in there. Yeah, Sky Blue is a good talent. It's all good and dandy. It worked out for Julia Hart, leaving the Varsity Blondes onto here. Yeah. But is it going to work with every single person that she missed?
I don't know. Is it wait and find out?
And then you don't have another women's faction. You just X'd one of the people from the Outcast. So what other women's faction are you going to use? You're going to do a makeshift? You're going to do a makeshift with Willow Nightingale and company?
Maybe so. We'll see. I mean,
I don't want to see it.
Yeah. Speaking of women, though, you won't believe this, bro. Former WWE Raw Women's Champion and SmackDown Women's Champion and former WrestleMania headliner Ronda Rousey is entering the independent wrestling scene. So a couple of days ago, she wrestled for Lucha Vavoom, which is like a promotion somewhere in the, like South, like on the West Coast in Texas, something like that. She did a run-in, which led to a match, and she got the win. And I'm sure you saw the clip. I'm not sure if you did or not. Maybe you saw the clip or not. But she was wrestling for Lucha Vavoom. And now it's been advertised, Mike, ready for this? Pro Wrestling Revolver, which is Sami Callihan's company. She's going to be taking part on the November 16th event, the Wrestling Revolver Unreal. She's going to be joining her friend, fellow MMA 4 horsewomen, Marina Shafir. Are you seeing the graphic?
I am seeing the graphic.
As y'all can see. But yeah, Ronda's exploring the independent scene, bro. Here's my take. I know a lot of people are like, when Ronda, it's crazy. When that happened, right, when she made her indie debut, right, on Lucha Vavoom, moments later, WWE removed her profile and put it on the alumni section, right? Which I thought was funny. You sound like, you didn't do this back in August when she was done with WWE? Like, what are we doing, right? So, I know a lot of people who are in the camp of good riddance, Ronda, what have you. I'm happy for her. I think it's cool that she's still has the itch for it, right? Let's be clear. She does not need to be doing this. Doesn't have to, but she's doing it, right? She's entering the independent scene. And she's just tearing it up right now. Not granted, I feel like she's going to tear it up. I feel like she is. And other than that, let's see what happens. Also, if you're the independent promotion, bro, of course, again, you already know by bringing her in, dude, you're going to get the coverage from ESPN. Which is what which is what you would want, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna get eyeballs to come to the show to see Ronda Rousey wrestle. Julia Hart, Sky Blue, and Abaddon. Check, please.
Abaddon, yeah, maybe. Sky Blue is the only question mark.
Yeah. It works for me. That's fine. Everyone thought Ronda is retired from. No, she's not. And again, I don't think she. And we'll see. I mean, I don't think it's a full. Like, I think it's gonna be selected indies. And joining us here from beautiful sunny California, the one, the only Chase. Oh, what's going on, buddy?
Just enjoying always sunny in California, summertime, like 24/7. We have the Santa Ana winds going. Yeah, I don't know that, Steve. I can't live that life. I pay the state taxes for a reason, no?
Exactly. So, what's going on, Chase? What's on your mind, brother?
Nothing much, man. Just want to step into the kitchen. Don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, but I just want to step into the kitchen. I know a lot happened, so.
Ronda. Well, we talk about Ronda Rousey right now, and her making her debut inside the independence
Oh,
scene.
she's put in the work rate. The fans love her now. She's put in the work. She's doing the
Yeah.
hard times. Oh, she's now one of the favorites. Now all these AEW fans. I want Ronda. Oh, she's putting in the work. Yeah, I want Ronda. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I want to see
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey versus I want to see Ronda versus Sky Blue. I want to see Ronda versus Britt Baker.
Yeah. Well, you know what? So see that you can't get Mercedes Moné, but hey, here's Ronda Rousey. All right, good enough.
Exactly. And if you're Warner, well, Ronda Rousey, sure, yeah, we'll take her. What, Tony? More money? Here you go, Ronda Rousey. Here you go. Why not? Yeah, why not? But yeah, man. Listen, we'll see how all that plays out. Now that you're here, Chase, what were your thoughts on the Tyson Fury versus Ngannou fight, man?
It was a fun little match. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Francis, shocked a lot of people with how skilled he was actually as a boxer. Tyson Fury just fought like Tyson Fury, but I come away from that fight, and I'm like, man, Tyson Fury has to be one of the worst top heavyweights of all time. Like, I'm being dead honest here when I say that. Without the Wilder trilogy, what does this fool actually have? I mean, because like people forget when he was coming up in the heavyweight scene. Yeah, it was a bunch of boring ass fights from this guy. Like it was really boring. And then he disappeared because he got addicted to drugs, and then he cleaned up, got a couple good ones under his belt, and then Wilder saved his career. After that, oh sorry man, oh shit, here comes the tornado, the Santa Ana winds, they're coming in hard. But yeah, after that, and then like you let an MMA fighter who's 37 years old, by the way, knock you down, and then make you look like a chump. You can't even make the little. What made it worse too was that he guaranteed, "Oh, we're gonna fight Usyk in December." Well, just the Usyk fight's happening in December, baby boy. Saying that was gonna happen, it happened. It's not happening no more.
We're good. We're good. Like even if that, like, are you? It likely, probably sometime in 2024. Who knows, right? Are you interested in that fight now, based on what happened now, or are you like, I'm good, or maybe just maybe?
I wasn't interested in that fight in the first place because Usyk in his last fight got hit in the stomach, got a nice body jab, and then acted like he got low blowed. So I wasn't excited for Usyk versus Fury in the first place, man. I don't care if it's for the undisputed world titles. Like, who cares? The undisputed heavyweight championship to me is Joshua versus Wilder when they fight. That's the real undisputed heavyweight championship fight. Not like let's be real. Wilder in the first fight against Fury knocked him out. The ref gave him a 25 count to get up from and did that Undertaker thing. And then in the second fight, Fury won the second fight. But then in the third fight, I thought he was cheating a lot of times against Wilder. So
yeah. Also, what happened, Mike? What happened?
God dang. We're down two of our best O linemen. Dang.
Shoot. Dang. Oh no. Oh no, Mike.
Oh
no. Hey, better not. I don't understand why people are betting this Jahmyr Gibbs character. Oh my God. He ain't gonna get over 70 rushing yards. This is crazy.
Were the people that are in doubt, or were they in your slip? Were they
No, I didn't put anybody
okay.
rushing wise in my slip. It's just the run game is probably gonna be just a little bit behind. Just a little bit.
Yes.
Unless everybody came to play. I mean, if everybody comes to play, then anything is possible.
Let me see here. Dave Meltzer was so yeah. Mike, remember what the fellow was talking about earlier? Mike, remember what the fellow talking about earlier? So it turns out it's because storyline leaks and plans for the show. Dave Meltzer was talking about it. I don't know. I think Tony's cool with Dave anymore. I don't know, man. From what I've been hearing, Dave has been giving his opinion on AEW, and it's not what Tony wants to
He
hear.
took him off the payroll.
You know what? It's like, yeah,
budget cut. Sorry, can't pay you anymore.
yeah. It's crazy, man. It's insane. But no, listen. I mean, listen. I'm sure he looked at his big old piece of paper, right? That's folded up, what have you, and put some space there. Like, all right, we're gonna do this instead. We're not doing this. We're doing this instead. From what I'm hearing, too, talent don't know what the hell's gonna happen day of the show until they get there.
Get writers, bro. Get writers. Just get writers.
He doesn't want to do it, man. He's too passionate, man.
Yeah, he has the writers. It's him, himself, and I. That's it. That's his writers. It's Tony Khan. It's Tony Khan, Anthony Khan, Tony, whatever his middle name, Khan. The guy who runs the Jaguars, Tony Khan. The guy who runs Fulham FC, Tony Khan. That's who writes the show. It's okay.
Yeah,
that's it, man.
I loved how he went on Twitter. It was on Sunday, congratulating Fulham when they fucking tied, bro. They tied against Brighton. And again, Brighton's a team that's coming. It's in the up and coming. They're in the come up. They're in the Europa League and all. But it's like, bro, we're celebrating a tie.
There's nothing else to say. He has nothing else to say. He got those fast nationals. He saw that FS1, a premium network channel. 1 million people tuned in to see my tribal chief talk to some lame star, some mega dud, and Eli Drake. And that's what he is, mega dud. I don't know. I'm just telling you what he is. But yeah, they rather see my tribal chief talk than watch a blood feud between Santana and Ortiz. Only 300,000 people. TBS is in the most households possible. Look it up. I'm not making this up. Look up how many households FS1's in. Look up the households for TBS. FS1's a premium channel.
I said this too. Like, I said this when we were talking about the rating real quick. Not many people have FS1 at home.
Yeah,
you know
it's a premium channel. If you set it up on your cable provider, you don't get FS1. You don't just get FS1. You have to sign up for a sports channel package like ESPN. Like ESPN is the only one that comes free on every cable network. Every other channel like ESPN2, FS1, they don't come free. They just don't come free. You have to pay extra.
I did I did mention this before. I did watch the Santana versus Ortiz match because it was the opening match. And then the match was over. Again, it was a fun match for what it was. And then after that, I turned the show off. Like, I'm good. What? Skip Sabian coming on my TV? Skip Sabian on my TV now? I'm good. Turned it off. But yeah, man, that was basically AEW. Did you watch the Collision match? Did you catch the replay of MJF and
Yeah, I actually watched it live. I had nothing else to do. There was no UFC to watch, and I was like, well, this is the only match I really care about watching live, and it felt like an important match, so I had to watch it, and I watched it. Really good main event. Nothing more to say. MJF won, but it was like kind of like, I don't know. It was good, but I don't know. It just felt like there was something missing to make it better. I said I thought the crowd was kind of ass. Like, to be honest, like they weren't popping to a lot of the moves that you normally see in a Kenny Omega MJF match. I just felt like this deserved like a better crowd. Like he should have put this in front of his better crowds. Like, that crowd that will show up. Like Philly, if this was in front of Philly crowd, I think I would have walked away the match a lot better. I would have been like, oh wow, what a great match. But this, no offense to our boy Walter, this Connecticut crowd was 2 packs of ass. It was not good.
It was in the Walter was even there. Walter's like, no, I'm good. I'd rather be no blame either. It's crazy though, bro. I'll talk about it near the end of the show, but there's some people out there who think that I work for the Fed. Did y'all believe this shit, bro?
You work for the Fed?
People who thought I worked for the Fed, yo. So if you guys know, every Thursday, right, the rating comes out for AEW, right? We saw the rating last Thursday, right? 720,000, right? It was in the 700,000 range, right? And we talked about how NXT beat Dynamite in the rating. And, normally every Thursday I'll post a clip, no Millie, right? I'll post a clip, for those of you that are wondering, it's this clip right here, basically. You know what I mean? There it is.
No Millie!
post that clip every single Thursday, right? I posted on Twitter, right? And I even said, "Damn, I even got it here, bro." But yo, the floodgates opened on Thursday. I shit you not, yo. You would have thought, bro. You would have thought, man, I committed the cardinal sin, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. Tony Khan got Ric Flair to appear, RVD to appear, and made Kazuchika Okada fly to Japan, and to Philly, and couldn't get a milli, right? This is what I usually post, right?
No milli.
And bro, you would think like, oh my god, like, I stepped on someone's dog here, bro. The response I got on this shit. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this. My dog NXT had Undertaker and John Cena and couldn't break a million. E-drones and their memories.
Oh man,
dude, get a life.
Well, see, keep in mind, there's that mass shooting going on. So people who care about pro wrestling turned off wrestling to keep up with the mass shooting in Maine. Just keep in mind with that knowledge in hand.
LOL, you support rapists and a guy who had blackface also. AEW fans are sports fans. PG fans take the L.
What the?
What does that even?
What does that even mean?
What?
A rapist? What? Because Ric Flair was on the show?
No, they're talking about Vince.
Like, bro, it's. What if I was an Impact diehard? And they're saying that, like, bro, I could be an Impact Wrestling diehard.
This is why I avoid Twitter. Because
this is why
there's too many idiots on both sides. Too many idiots on the Fed side. Too many idiots on the AEW side. Like they're just because here's the thing. I need to talk with wrestling fans that love other stuff besides wrestling. I can't talk to these people that wake up every morning and they turn on their WWE Network or Peacock to go watch a wrestling match. Like you're freaking sociopathic. Like I'm being dead serious. Like. I need people who can at least talk about other themes just as passionate as they talk about professional wrestling. If you can't do that. If you go like my only care is wrestling, I'm sorry, you're absolutely dicked. Like I'm being dead serious. You're absolutely dicked in life. You need to get outside, go outside, literally touch some fucking grass. Like literally touch some grass, and literally say to yourself, is it worth it? You
work for WWE. Grown ass man, sad. I'm sure the NBA season opener had nothing to do with it either, right?
Okay.
Folks talk about Twitter assholes.
I'm so tired of AEW fans using when WWE fails against Monday Night Football or anything. Monday Night Football. They'll say this, but with AEW, oh yeah, this didn't help the rate. No, here's the thing. You know what doesn't help the rating? The product is just not watchable. Just admit it. Your product has grown stale. Your product is in the mud. It's just stagnant. My product that I choose to like better is stagnant right now. And that's the reason why the rating's bad. It's not because of the NBA season. Because, yes, do I know AEW fans who are also NBA fans? Absolutely. But what do I also know? I know that there's also NBA fans who would rather watch the NBA instead of AEW. That's on the NBA. They're more of an NBA fan than they ever are an AEW fan, and that's just a fact. I don't care what anyone says. They choose to watch NBA more than AEW. They're an NBA fan, just like me. I chose to watch NBA over AEW last Wednesday.
Yeah.
What does that make me? More of an NBA fan. And even if AEW was red hot, I think I would still choose NBA. AEW. No. Here's the thing. AEW fans, look at the ratings last time around this year during the NBA season open tip-off. And they're fucking similar. It's because your product has grown stagnant. Quit blaming the fucking NBA. Or if they're better, that means your product has grown stagnant. Please stop. Stop blaming all these outside things. Your show is just stagnant. It's okay. Relax. It's not the end of the world.
There's more, by the way.
Steve, no one cares about you fighting with these AEW tards, okay?
No, but here's my thing, though, right? This is the crazy part about it. Because these motherfuckers are the same one, bro, who search for the negativity. Bro, I could have easily posted, you know what, man? Despite the rating, AEW put on a good show, man. We got Okada on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, no. And then you all Fed fans call you stupid. Yeah, Steve, we know how this works. It's Twitter. I know how social media works. You don't have to explain. You don't have to explain it to me. It's my day job. I know. I know. I'm saying you don't have to explain it to anyone. We know how this works. This is how wrestling Twitter works. They don't give a fuck about positivity. They want negativity. This is what literally I could tweet AEW sucks dick. And that will get a bunch of retweets and likes and stuff. And then I can tweet, AEW is awesome. No one will ever fucking see
Exactly.
that tweet.
No one gave it a time of day.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's just how Twitter is. Wrestling, it's stupid. It's wrestling. Twitter is the most stupidest Twitter.
That's with everything too.
Everything, yeah, bro.
Yeah, but the other Twitters, at least there's jokes, memes, and stuff like that. Wrestling Twitter, it's like life or death. It's like, oh, I gotta defend, I gotta defend this crazy motherfucker in Tony Khan or this crazy motherfucker in Vince McMahon. No, or you can just be normal human beings, make some parlays tonight. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Exactly.
Monday Night Raw is going to be 3 hours, regardless if you watch it or not. It does not change. It does not make USA be like, oh, I'm gonna stop having a third. Nope, it'll still be 3 hours, whether you like it or not. Just go make some parlays. Go watch Monday Night Football. Lions, Raiders. Don't like football? Spider-Man 2 just came out. Go play that game and buy it. It's okay. Go play that. You're not missing much. You're not missing much. Your life will move on. Or you could do something crazy. It's a crazy thing, but you get up from your chair and you walk, and then you just walk somewhere. And you walk 5,000 steps and you say, wow, why was I arguing about the Creed brothers versus the Alpha Academy with some AEW fan? Makes no sense. Stop. Exactly. Just stop. Exactly. I just felt I'm trying to help you wrestling fans out. You wrestling fans, you guys just love being in the mud. Stop it.
They do.
Get some help.
They do.
I'm here to help you not be in the mud anymore.
I got some hatred when I laughed at Andrade Bryan being a dream match. They came after me with pitchforks. That's what they do, man.
Yeah, they think you're serious. They think you hate the company. Like, oh, Romeo, you just hate anything that they say. It's like, no, what?
We don't hate AEW. Let's be clear here. If we did, we would not mention anything about Collision. Would not mention nothing at all. You know what I mean? I would have not gone to all the Prudential Center shows, Arthur Ashe shows. Chase would have not gone to Double or Nothing 2 times already. I was all there this past May with Walter, with you. Mike would not be going to any of the AEW shows in Detroit. Yeah, believe it or not, we have a show called Sad. I mean, come on now.
I probably went to more AEW shows than WWE shows this year, to be honest. So like that's the crazy part. But like that's the thing. It's just like it's not even like hating the brand. I hate the fans. I don't even hate the brand. I just hate the fans more. The fans are the more stupid breed. They make wrestling less enjoyable. But anyway, Steve, I'm going back inside the office. I gotta finish up the shift, but I cannot wait to watch Monday Night Football. And Tyrese Halliburton, you better get your fucking first triple-double, you piece of shit. If you don't, I'm gonna be pissed.
There you go, brother. Easy, man. I believe it. But yeah, but Jay makes a valid point though, bro. Because again, I could have posted, man. You know what? Okada was there, man. It's a banger. But I got a time of day. But because I posted that, bro, again, you would have thought, dude, that I stepped on someone's dog. Yeah, man.
I mean, bro, it's just.
Here's the thing.
You know how these goofballs are.
It's not everyone though, because there's some that get it. There's some AEW fans who understand. They're not like balls deep into the shit.
Right.
You know
it's like, come on, like can we not constructively criticize this company without the backlash?
Exactly.
Like, come on.
Halliburton, after one quarter, 7 points, 6 assists, 1 rebound. It's happening.
He almost covered my assists. He needs 2 more assists.
Yeah. There you go. But that's gonna be it for us.
But the rebounds in the mud.
Yes. In the words of Jack Perry, go cry me a river.
Yeah. Cry me a river. Yeah.
Go cry me a river. Cry me. I can't do the song. Cry me. Also, happy birthday, Adam Copeland. Happy birthday. I'm sure he's celebrating big time tonight. Trying to make sure he doesn't go to the right side of the stage. You know, but
you think you know him.
You think you know him. So and listen, bro, there's a possibility that I might be going to Nassau Coliseum. I might be going to Nassau. I might be. The thing is, bro, It's an hour and 30-minute drive. You know
You
what I
can do
mean?
it.
I probably could, but it's like for Walter to be a little further though. So it's like, we don't know. I don't know yet. And honestly, I don't feel like doing that long of a drive. I mean, there's some people who will drive 6 hours for fucking AEW. You know what I mean? But that's no here or there. This is going to be it for us, guys. I want to thank you all for tuning in. You guys are awesome as always. We feel we covered everything that we needed to cover. Anything that you feel like we should, that we shouldn't. Oh, yeah. Congrats, Lionel Messi is 8th Ballon d'Or. Congratulations, man. Never a doubt. Never a doubt. Also, this past weekend, I did see the El Clasico, Real Madrid versus Barcelona, bro. Jude fucking Bellingham is him. Remember that name, Mike. Jude Bellingham. Hey,
Who?
Jude. Hey, Jude. He plays for Real Madrid. He plays for the UK national team. Fucking monster, bro. Scored 2 banging goals, bro. 2 fucking banging goals. But anyway, that's going to be it for us, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. You guys are awesome as always. Again, we'll be back live. So again, Raw Rundown is going to be in the mud until the end of the football season. I'll probably Wednesday. Likely Wednesday for Let's Talk NXT Halloween Havoc Night 2, which is look like a good card as well. We'll be back for that. But that's going to be it for us. You guys can follow the Around the Point Network over on X at AT Point Network. If you haven't yet, hit the follow button there and all that fun stuff. You guys can follow me on X at Heel Steven. Big Mike with the note. Where can they check you out, bro?
You can check me out on X at Detroit Gamer 313. Go Lions, go Red Wings, go Pistons, go Detroit. We here, we here, we here.
There you go. Also, thank you to Chase for stepping in here for a little bit. Follow him on X at Chase Oliver 68. That's going to be it for us, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. You guys are awesome as always. For myself, for Big Mike, for Chase, for the gang, this has been Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network. Good night, y'all.
Listen, 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 listen. Fuck up, fuck up, fuck up, fuck up. Get out!